Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Batmobile, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new SpinMaster, the Batman, Batmobile, and Batman figure. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. If that's your sort of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you stay notified when I do upload new content. And if you do enjoy this video or any other content that I put out, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It's free and easy for you to do, and it really helps the channel grow. With all that out of the way, guys, once again, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new SpinMaster. Yes, the brand new SpinMaster, the Batman, Batmobile, and Batman figure. Well, mainly Batmobile, because that is exactly why I purchased this. Because I highly doubt that McFarlane Toys is going to give us a Batmobile in his line. I'm hoping that Jada Toys eventually adds this Batmobile to their I think was it 1/12 or 1/18 scale or something like that, die-cast metal Batmobile line. But even then, even if they do, it's a much smaller scale than this itself. So this is basically as good as it's going to get for this version, you know, this Batmobile, especially with the rising costs of plastic and toys and all this other stuff. I highly doubt McFarlane is going to make a 6-7 inch Batmobile scale. You know, well, it would have to be a 7-inch because that's the scale for his line. So this one isn't that much smaller than the McFarlane Retro 66 Batmobile either. I wanted to bring it here to show you guys comparisons. However, my box thing here is kind of small and it was kind of hard to tell, but while I'm editing, I'll go ahead and put how long the McFarlane 66 Batmobile is right here, and then I'll go ahead and measure the length of this Batmobile and put it right here in comparison. I'll probably put like 66, and then I'll put 2022 Batmobile, and I'll put the, you know, the length and stuff. That way you guys can get an idea. However, you cannot fit a figure larger than 4 inches into it. It does look pretty decent if you stick it in the background of 1/12 figures like Mezco Batman and whatnot. So that is why I bought it, to utilize in background shots, in foreground shots, and different stuff like that. Not so much to put a Batman in it, but to utilize in some Batman photography. So yeah, guys, with that being said, why don't we go ahead and take a look at the Batman figure, because in terms of the accessories and things you get, you basically get what you see. You get the Batmobile and you get a Batman figure. You get no other accessories, nothing else. This is a $30 figure for a Batmobile. That's not that bad, you know. I have to admit that was a pretty decent deal, because I think the McFarlane one, I think that one was actually a $30 Batmobile figure as well. But anyways, this was actually a SpinMaster, so yes, this is more of a child-driven line, not so much a collector line, even though you'll see a lot of toy collectors collecting this line. I personally am not one of those collectors that just has to collect everything just because it's from a franchise or a line that I love. You know, I'm a collector that I like higher articulated things. This one just so happened to come with a Batman figure. You know, if it came with no Batman figure, I would have been totally fine. But with it being a SpinMaster and it being more a child-centric, demographically aimed toy, they included a Batman figure, obviously, because what parent wouldn't want to be able to get a Batmobile and a Batman figure all in one go? So if you are a parent and you're looking for a great toy for your kids, especially a Batman toy, I would highly recommend this set right here. You get a Batmobile and a Batman figure. As a toy collector, I would recommend this set as well, which is one of the reasons why this is one of the hardest things to find right now, because this is a really cool looking Batman Batmobile. You know, even though it's simple, because it's a kid-driven centric toy line, the new Batmobile is pretty simple, you know, and that's what I love about it. It has that classic muscle car look and feel to it, and that's definitely one of the reasons why I wanted to pick this up. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and take a look at the only accessory that this Batmobile comes with, and that is this Robert Pattinson Batman figure. So like I said, guys, this is a child-centric driven toy line. This is not a McFarlane collector line by no means. However, this is my first 2022 Batman figure, so I do like it. And for it being you know, more aimed at younger children, the sculpting isn't too bad. Obviously the face is not going to be, you know, spot on Robert Pattinson, but is not bad, for what it is. Give this to a kid, they'll definitely be happy. But for what it is, I'm pretty happy getting a nice closer look at the Batsuit itself. I don't know quite when I'll get the McFarlane one. They are starting to pop up in Target stores, especially in my area. But I do have the set pre-ordered through McFarlane, so I may just wait till that comes in. Not too sure yet. But yeah, guys, super happy, super hyped for this movie. I was really disappointed when they announced Robert Pattinson as Batman. I was really disappointed when I heard that he wasn't working out, he wasn't bulking up. But you know what? It's year 2. He shouldn't be as big as he is in his prime. I'm giving Robert Pattinson a chance, and I really hope this movie does good, because I would never want a bad Batman movie. As much as I don't like the casting of Robert Pattinson, I would much rather him surprise me and give me an amazing performance in an amazing Batman film than me go and be like, I knew he was going to be a shit Batman. Like, I really, really am hoping for a great fucking Batman movie. Nothing's ever going to top The Dark Knight, in my opinion. I don't think anything ever could, because of it's just lightning in a bottle. But this one can definitely be an amazing Batman film nonetheless. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I guess let's go ahead and take a look at this guy's articulation, in case you guys want to know what exactly he can do. So as for his head articulation, he can look all the way to the left, all the way to the right. No really head down or up movement, no wobble. Very simplified, like I said, more aimed for kids. He does go out to a T-pose, 360 rotation at the shoulder, single hinge elbow joint, which barely hinges. You do get rotation at the elbow. Nope, no rotation at the wrist. Sorry, guys. No rotation in the abdomen, no kind of articulation in the abdomen whatsoever. This Batman can actually do the splits, so he can definitely join the cheerleading squad. He does have a upper thigh cut, which is something that McFarlane Toys does not have in most Batman. A few of them do, but not all. He does have a single hinge knee, which also barely hinges. But once again, kid-centric toy. No real ankle articulation at all. It looks like there should be, but there's none at all. And yeah, then you get this. Ooh, the cape's already tearing off. But yeah, it's kind of like a ribbony feel, like one of those drug-free participation ribbons that you would get back in elementary school. Yeah, that's what it feels like. But like I said, this isn't really the reason I bought this figure or this whole product. It was essentially for the Batmobile itself, which for $30, I have to admit, looks amazing. And it also, ooh, the door's open also, but we'll get to that. But it also sounds amazing. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that and go ahead and take a look at the main thing now. So here we have the brand new 2022 The Batman Batmobile, and like I said, it definitely has a muscle car look and feel to it, and that is what has me most excited about this Batmobile. And it definitely looks like something that Bruce Wayne could have totally built and would be riding around in his second year as Batman. So taking a look at it, I'm going ahead and just turning it ever so slowly 360. I gave you that upper view so you guys can see. He does have some paneling right here so he can step on in. And taking a look at the back, the engine, obviously, once again, it is a kid-centric toy, so the engine is not going to be super highly detailed, but for being a kid-centric toy, the sculpting is pretty decent. And you do get these nice blue flame effects, which is really cool that they're not, the typical orangey effects, and you have very small stickers in there, but that's very small. The rest is all paint, which is nice, especially being in a kid's toy. The doors do open on both sides, which is nice. There's no real paint apps on the inside, but for it being a kid's toy, I'm going to try to get it to look inside. There's some pretty decent sculpting and stuff inside. If you can see, there's the back computer right there. You got some gauges right here where you'd be driving. Steering wheel turns. You have this drive shift knob. Really cool stuff. So why don't we go ahead and flip it around and take a look at the other side. You see all my dog's hair inside. Yes, he's already infested even the Batmobile. So it's not just my car, my parents' car, my sister's car, my girlfriend's car, but even Batman's car. But yeah, taking a look at the engine once again, because nowadays they hide the buttons on these toys a lot better than they did back in the day, whereas this engine block is actually the button. So right here is the button, so you go ahead and do that to turn it on, and when you I just wanted you guys to hear all that. But also the cool thing is if you rotate the tires, it like activates it as well, like driving. So like it lights up the watch. Let's see if I can get it to go. Oh, there it goes. Let's see, let's see. So see, you get the flame effects light up. These ones light up when he like really takes off, but let's see if I can get him to go. Let's see, let's see. Let's see. Seems like he may use them right now. Or maybe they don't light up. I don't know. I don't know. But you also get some light up features on the front, which is pretty fucking cool in my opinion. Right there in the front of the engine block. I'm hoping you can actually hear me over all the noise that this Batmobile is making. But yeah, guys, super cool. I really dig in this Batmobile. Let me go ahead and try and turn on all my lights again, so that way we can take a nice close look at it again. But yeah, guys, so I mean, like I said, it is a kid-centric toy, so it lights up, it has sounds, but it sounds really fucking cool, and it lights up really fucking cool. In fact, I actually used those light up effects for the pics that I took in my review pics for this product. So yeah, guys, like I said, it is a kid-centric toy, but in the background, in the foreground, this can definitely be a very cool vehicle for your toy photography, because I don't necessarily have a Batman on hand right here, but I do have a Mezco Gomez that I can stand next to the vehicle right here, which I guess right here it does look like it's a little oversized, but if you stick the vehicle in the background and let it do its revving and thing, and then put Gomez back here, let me see if I can. We have a Gomez standing next to it, and it does look a bit low and whatnot, but to be fair, the Batmobile is somewhat of a lower vehicle, because to have speed and all that, you do need to have a lower vehicle. So you could make the argument that that's the reason why it's so low. However, if you like put Gomez over here, it's in the background and stuff, it'll look a lot better. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. So yeah, guys, all in all, I absolutely love this product. Like I said, I highly doubt we're going to get one from McFarlane Toys, but who knows? He may surprise us, but I highly doubt it. And even if we do get this in the Jada die-cast line, it's going to be significantly smaller than this. So if you want a Batmobile for your background shots, I highly recommend the SpinMaster 2022, the Batman Batmobile. I am not sponsored by them, I'm not associated with them, but this does seem like it's going to be the way to go. And for $30, you cannot beat it, because not only do you get a nice cool looking piece of plastic, but it lights up and it has sounds. What more can you ask? So yeah, guys, with that being said, join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. And join me every Wednesday for Coffee and Toys live over on my Instagram at CoolFigurez, where I will talk to a new guest every week and join in on the conversation and whatnot. So with that being said, guys, go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics of this Batmobile, and I guess of this Batman that I took. And if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out if you like what you see. Leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of any figures I do reviews on for this channel, go ahead and check me out over on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I post all my unboxings. And join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Batmobile, aka the Buff Collector. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much to this channel sponsor, CoolFigurez Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, Pokemon card, and toy print needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. CoolFigurez Store. Check them out, guys.